Every day we bring you the hottest music. Ultimate
You won't believe I'm not talking you with me. Yo, check this out,
and some outrageous conversations.
Ik heb nog amper iets gezegd. So, are you saying Namibian men were not romantic?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What are the values of Namibian men? Is there anything good about us?
Yeah, I'm striking up.
She is striking a blank.
You know what?
Let's get to the real thing. The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
Let's trap in for the likes and the mentions. Push us like queen, boy, they pull out loud. Yet you sweet like melody, you did all good. It's your name, man, it's in a real life. Push you, God, on the when you have to go my life. Go help me, you, I never realize. But you put your name, man, it's in a real life. Girls like you, coming at your price tag. They mind their business and do their thing. Who football, no boys are ABM. I see him queue up in your DM. You're beautiful, I'm on no many. Oh, for baby, none that will no face me. You got it, they wanna copy. They are trying, they are not copying. It's your name, man, it's in a real life. Push you, God, on the when you have any go my life. Go baby, you, I never realize. But you put your name, man, it's in a real life.
That's right, sounds of Gazlam with this one titled Pretty. Good morning, welcome to the Morning Mix, 22 minutes past 8 op 'n Vrydagoggend. And this is how we kickstart the show for this morning. Moro.
More.
Hoe gaan het met julle?
More. I swear, something happened this morning.
What happened?
Maria was here in the studio before me.
But you were
Why?
late.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know fun story.
So there's a reason why she's here before me.
By the way, Maria, now that Neville brings it up, while I was waiting for a taxi, I saw a car that looks exactly like yours driving past me. Wat maak jy 7 uur in die oggend uit toe ry? Where were you coming from? Is that why you are early at the office today?
Tell us who's...
I sure it was my car.
I know, it was
Tell
not.
us
It
who's
looked
this
like
boy.
when I first saw it, I was like, hey, yo, what's up, Maria? So I was like, oh.
Tell us who's the boy.
In Commersdal.
In
In
Katatura.
Katatura.
Ah, there's nobody.
No, I know it wouldn't be in Kommersdal. It's fine.
Yeah,
Maybe
nee.
Tura.
Kom eens daar see you, baby.
Katutura.
What's going on?
Shines wants you guys to see his outfit, so just
Shines,
outfit on speed. We already know these tricks.
say
You
good
know.
morning to the guys. Hell.
You could have just asked me to fix it myself.
Hey, man, come and say goodbye to the guys. Man. Say good
Come,
morning.
Shines. Shines, come say good morning. We know you want to show your white outfit. Come on.
Hey, why are you also wearing white today? I'm only seeing now.
Try to impress Delish.
You see, now it looks like we both wore white to impress Delish, because I'm also dressed in all white this morning.
We
Nee,
both
nee,
know.
nee, 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 Xylem. All right, good morning. It's the morning, that's why Neville.
Okay, first and foremost,
Yeah.
we are waiting. Okay? Waiting on Delish. We, as the Morning Mix crew, we've done everything in the last week to ensure that Delish would be here. Spoken to her, confirmed, spoken again, confirmed. I even asked her yesterday, do you want tea or coffee for the morning? We've done everything possible. Okay? So now it's a waiting game.
It's my back and sin. Let's see if something happens.
Yeah. We called this morning around 6:30.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Nee, laat die mense nie dink, we're doing, a shabby job here nie, okay?
Hello.
Yeah. So the phone was off this morning.
Stop asking the average person for their opinion.
We're not asking. These people are not average people. No, I disagree.
No, it's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke. You
It's
don't
an
get
inside
it
okay.
yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's me and Cubase's joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, hoe julle se
We
jokes
left
like
you out of the loop.
You think you're the only one who's got funny money. All right, a quick update on the COVID-19 situation around the country. We might as well get the show on the road while we wait for Miss Matthews to hopefully join us during the course of the show. Well, we recorded one new death yesterday, which means we currently have 10 deaths, 4 recoveries, also steadily of confirmed cases, standing at 2,052. So yeah, that is the situation around the country. It was when I got home yesterday, it was mass panic because, of course, the death that was reported yesterday is from the capital.
Yes.
With many fearing that Windhoek is, of course, going to become the next epicenter of this pandemic here in Namibia. I think, Neville, is this cause for you now to take it seriously, take it a bit more seriously?
I've always taken this seriously, even though my conduct did not reflect how serious
Okay, is your
I am.
Is your conduct going to start reflecting your seriousness?
I
now?
think from Sunday, I will really start
Come on, Eva.
changing my
I'm
conduct.
waiting until Sunday, window period.
Yeah.
That's I think the other deaths were all from Walfish Bay.
Yeah.
So this is the first one in the capital.
It's the first time, yeah.
But I know more cases will be reported because on my way home yesterday I saw this, this military ambulance which is now to collect. I saw one coming from my neighborhood. So I'm like, woo! Fire Nabe Jong.
Yeah.
It's coming too close.
It's case of it's funny because Shines was at the Robert Mugabe clinic yesterday, and he was, of course, just relaying to us the situation where the special field force guys had to bring one guy.
With 3 cars.
Yeah, 3 cars bringing one guy because this guy is refusing to get tested. Can you imagine? Come on, guys, in this time, you see, it's because of all the things that were being said about that COVID-19 test, that thing that's being stuck in your nose. I think people are also a little bit afraid to sort of take the test. And you get a situation like that where you have to be, literally, you have to be forced.
Okay, maybe I just have a higher pain resistance. That thing wasn't painful. It was just discomfort. It was like...
It was uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable for a few seconds. Sit in and
Did you?
Yes, I had to
When?
because the media, when they called in the media to do during lockdown. the media had to get it. I think Shine's also got tested, right? Was it painful for you? Just, yeah, it's an irritation, it's a discomfort, but it's just for a few seconds and it's out. So I think because it goes so deep in your nose, it's painful. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe I have a higher pain tolerance, but
your mind is kind of like that. If you're expecting it to be painful, your mind is going to convince you that it's actually hurting even when it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us have bigger noses than other people.
Now
That's
then,
why it should be easier.
then that means you're going to get 2 tests.
So alright.
What is wrong with the sound, guys? You're saying the sound is not on point or the sound is not okay. I don't know. We don't seem to be picking up anything here in the studio. That is
And the sound thing seems to be like a daily thing now.
that is not okay. Okay.
Is it okay now? Or not?
Let us know.
You know, I remember when I was a teenager, you know, like Kalverliefde, that first love,
Puppy love. Come on,
puppy
Calver.
love, ne?
Who calls it Kalverliefde?
Yeah, it's Afrikaans. Oh. So you wait for, you know, if you have a date, and you wait for your girlfriend to arrive, and you keep on peeking every
Looking for
time
Delish.
to see if maybe she's coming, maybe she's around the corner. So I'm sitting here the whole time, ne, looking at this window, saying maybe Delish is coming, maybe she's coming. So, yeah. So
No, she's not going to be here. So you're
Yeah.
like, let's just keep it moving.
yeah, no, let's just keep
It
it.
says
moving.
the sound is muffled.
Yeah, the sound is a gons.
Just, jy wil gebreke, just continue.
The sound is gonshing. I mean, I break all the time. They know already. They are used to my breakiness.
Come on, I am sure all the Instagram delicians are here today.
I must say, Maria, Mevrouw makes me a concoction now of fresh ginger, fresh lemon, green and rooibos tea mixed. And she does this now for me in the mornings. And I finally
Understand.
found a reason and an understanding.
Yeah.
It's really cool just to sit here and
Yes.
have a sip. Miskien jy sê tog net vir mevrou sy moet tog vir jou ook tee maak in die oggend.
Nee, lyk ek vir jou is dat nama.
Hello. Listen, there's a very close relationship between heroes and namas. Yeah.
Wil julle weer
From back
begin?
in the day. Maar hulle hou van tee drink in die middel van die dag.
Guys, I must tell you, ne, last night, yo. I always thought I'm this brave guy. Very brave. I can watch and basically see anything. My heart is strong enough. So, since there's nothing on DSTV, I went on box office to see maybe there's a movie to watch. Yo, yeah, you need to watch this movie. It's called The Invisible Man. It's a horror thriller
I watched it.
mixed to it. Huh?
I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah,
Hey, Maria, I was sitting like this. Hey, it's a hartklop.
'n Groot man.
Ai, hello. Kyk agter. Ai, man, praat met hierdie vrou asseblief. I was like that the whole time. Whew. If you would have taken my blood pressure around 11 o'clock last night, kom kurjiri.
You don't do horror movies unless you're on a date, man. Don't you know that? Who's sitting kiki?
No, but
horror
you
movies
can't, you
I'm
can't
on
do it
a
if you are the
date.
one that gets afraid.
I'm on a date with mevrou. It was movie night last night.
Oh, okay. Then that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't go. Hello, please. There's no way with it. We are past that age.
Yes, that's what I'm
Of
thinking
going-
also. What is going on here?
Kan nie met 'n gotcha meer movies gaan kyk nie. Werk nie so nie.
Like in this snapshot and sharing pictures era, you cannot go anywhere. with
Maria,
this
kan jou
activity.
gedra asseblief?
Is Tommy, she's bezig.
Yeah. Speaking of, she is saying, let's just read a few comments. Morning, my sweet people. You look
Hi, Esther.
nervous. What's up?
No, we're anticipating somebody in studio, and I think we haven't prepared for any other topics. So we're just gonna wing it if she doesn't.
Yeah.
Delish gave us the assurance here today.
Ivor Williams show. Morning, Ivor. He's saying Morning crew, I must say you all will be good on TV. Thank you.
This is
Oh, thank
TV.
you.
Nee, this is Facebook.
Ah,
Thomas Kalapuse Hausiku, good morning. Vintuk will be back on stage 2 today. By the way, the president is addressing the nation.
hey, Ahaba.
At 3 o'clock,
Yes.
State House.
Hey,
We will keep you in the loop.
hey.
Anthony Williams, Algab Senior, Uncle Kubais, Amai.
Amai.
Moro Willem, Ricky Klassen, good morning crew. Thanks for making one look forward to hear from you every morning. Thank you, thank you. Peter Nampoya, all right, morning. And how are you in the studio? Delish had a flat tire. She's quickly changing it. Say Castro Paul. She's gonna be here now. Roviera, so she even slept in Vintuk just for stories, Cubase. For stories.
Guys, tell them when we eat loss. Tell them when we eat loss. Sinye,
Ro,
you planted.
Ro.
the seed.
Ro.
Ah.
She was here before me. Sy eerste hier so gekom.
Firstly, I was here at the normal time that I'm here.
Dis nie waar nie.
Yes. The problem is, you were late today. What are you talking about? I was here as on usual time.
I'm not commenting on that conversation. You guys can do that.
But you can just take my side. What is the problem?
I'm not picking
You
sides.
know, I arrived 5 minutes before he arrived, and he was late.
All right, Madala Shikwambi. Delish heard you guys are going to ask her about Adebayo.
Ay, Mukuru.
I suspect this much.
Yes. J. Valerie Shido, julle lyk mooi en wit. 'n Mens kan sien julle het by die huis geslaap.
Ek en Cubase het by die huis geslap.
Shines, did you sleep at home?
He's also wearing white, so apparently yes.
Apparently that vest that you are wearing
I
looks
like-
a bit female.
I like how my boys today dressed up for Delish. I must command you guys
I can Maria, we dress up for you every day. They check on Ziraki.
for the effort. Peral Shines. Yo, Shines, please come into the show. She's coming? But come into the shot, man.
Guys, let's stop talking about Delish now. Delish is not coming. All right.
Maria,
Let's
quickly.
keep it moving.
Sorry, Gogo.
Please.
Please,
Comments.
please explain this hair of yours today. It's
You guys like it?
It's
Do
a
you
different
like it?
color.
Do you?
Nee,
Thank you.
No, take
I didn't
off
even
the
notice.
woolly.
It's a all right. Let me give you a peek.
Yeah.
Wait, surprise! What's that? You guys saw that video with the child, right? Do you like it?
So what color is that now?
This is a rose pink.
Rose pink.
Yeah.
Nee?
I went punk rock. You guys know that I get my hair done at I Am.
Oh, I am, yes.
Yes, salon, and we have like really great staff there, great service. So I don't know. I was just feeling like it's you can wash it out after several washes. It's out, but I just felt
Wanted
like
to try something new. But
Yeah.
you've been coloring your hair a lot this year.
no. I did the blonde, and then now I did this.
Yeah.
That's a
I've
lot.
been
Ek weet nie met wie praat jy nie. Ek weet regtig nie met wie praat jy nie, because what I remember is what she says.
yeah.
Yes.
She did the blonde,
And then
I
she
think
did
in the
this.
last 2 weeks. Yeah.
And how many? How
And
many,
we are in the 8th
Hello.
month.
How many hair colors did she have last year?
No, just one.
Exactly. So 2 is a lot.
I
Compared to 0.
weet jy.
But in any event, so this is the first time I'm wearing another hair apart from I've done blonde before, but this is
Yeah.
the first time. Yeah, the Mensa people are complaining of sound. So.
What's
so
up?
do you
What's
like
up with
it?
the sound?
Like, do you like it? Say it's
It's
Different.
different. Okay.
I think
Different is not
It's
always
it's a man's way of saying I don't like it.
I
I'm about to say.
ain't really feeling it.
I really feeling it.
I like the previous one, the blonde. That suited you very well. It went very well with your skin tone.
No, it made me too light.
Made you look colored.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's what. And never likes colored, so that's why it's like
No?
I like the previous
Only
one.
na yan, Jimos. What is the problem?
I think I'm still stuck on the braided hair. That was really
Yeah,
cool.
that was my favorite.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get back to that.
Beginning of the year. Bradley Kubisep, morning fam. We can't wait to hear Achaba today because at the coast majority opinion or expectation is that since COVID is all over Namibia, we want to move to stage 4 also.
On my ear, it's fine. On my earphones, on my headphones, it's fine. It's just two guys.
What is it doing? What is happening? What is going
And how
on?
can I play around if I don't know if it's going to make a change?
Try to unplug the sound cable and plug back again, says Alas.
Let that done. Science, what did you do
Where's
yesterday?
the sound cable?
It's in there. Yesterday you touched something here and also things started working properly. But anyway, I'm going to go about what I'm supposed to be doing. Estomi Shmeshta, Meria, I'm loving your hair color. Super
Thank you,
cool.
girls.
My summer hair color now is blue.
Yes, let's do this. Let's do this.
Excuse me, Estomi. Your what? Is blue.
Yes, hair color.
Okay, now can you take a picture and post it so that we see what you're talking about?
Carlton was asking, Meria, is that, I guess, a scarf around your neck or is your hair pink?
Well, now you know it's pink.
Right, Hendrina Akwenda. I know in Namibia there is no natural death. Even people with chronic disease is only corona. Something is cooking. No, guys, we've had more people die over the last month than just the 10 that have been, whose cause of death has been determined to be COVID-19.
By the way, I read this article. I thought animals were spared for the most part, but I read an article of the first dog that died.
From COVID.
Yeah, it tested positive for COVID and it recently died. I think it was in the States.
Gonna be possible. Like the virus got transmitted into the human population from animals, so I guess it can work both ways. I don't know.
Who took that picture?
Alvin Vie.
Let me see. It's a picture of oh, shame. It's a picture of Neville working out in Virgin Active. And his face, it like as of his one. When was this?
I can't even remember. It's probably
Yo,
2 years ago.
Chifulom.
And the weights don't even look that heavy. This is
Hey,
the weights
man.
I usually do.
So those are the little weights you can brag about here every day. Nee, ek het regtig hard gewerk in die gym.
Sklinkies. Shines. Bas, wat op jou?
Manze Hobes, good morning crew. It is my network, or is it my network, or Shines went back to America again? Man,
You're not supposed to drink it by the mic
Is that-
because now we can hear. That is one of my pet peeves when somebody drinks like this.
I'm guru empty. Excellent security room. Oh, Shiri, you guys know.
Guys, quickly, what can we expect today?
Come on. What we can expect is lost die corona goed. Waar is the leash? The color of
Trust me,
flames.
we also won in studio. I think it would have been a very, very fun one. But
Yarr.
we don't know what's up.
We were so looking forward to that.
You wanted to ask about Adebayo.
Yeah, that's what you guys wanted to talk about. That's why you wanted deletion in the studio so
No fun
badly.
stories.
Maria.
So that you can go to Central Groot Winkel and say, Emma, ek het persoonlik met die Lies gepraat. And she said, say die man gelos. And he was bitter.
That picture will be shared on all of Neville's 60 WhatsApp groups.
But she's a person who had a fair share of being a punching bag on social media.
And she still continues to be.
And she
But if we're being honest,
she held her own.
yeah,
She doesn't care.
yeah, if we're being honest, I think in terms of celebrities,
Yeah.
she's definitely one of the few I really consider a celebrity because her celebrity status is across Africa. I mean,
Yeah.
she can easily go to any African country and get recognized because obviously of the Big Brother win.
Yeah.
So in that term, and then obviously one of the, I think, highest or most followed Namibian individuals, personalities in the country. So, I mean, she's doing
Yeah.
well for herself. But
Yeah.
that also comes with so much slack and attack
course.
and she's still, I mean, I get it in a little bit and I just want to cramp up and like in a fetal position and cry. It
Ne?
gets much, but with her it's been years. She gets it every year, on a monthly, on a weekly basis. She can't say anything without somebody saying something negative. So I command women that are strong and able to do that. I would die. I would die.
Social media can be brutal.
Yeah.
Bradley Kubisep, Neville bel die mense, che. JD Nomermos.
Bradley, ek het
Replacement of Adebayo
Wag,
or
wag, wag, wag.
something.
Laat ek jou sê, né? While you guys are on air.
Denzel Spiegel.
Wag net gou.
Currently not reachable. Please try later.
She was
This
not
number
blocked.
is currently not
Oh,
reachable.
that
Please
lady
try
from
later.
MTC, can't she also get corona?
Can't-
She's just always telling us other people's numbers are off.
Can't she get... we are also tired of this British voice.
Denzel Spiegel, morning members. Please let our relationship on this platform remain the same since Delish is probably going to be in studio. And there will be slays watching and commenting. Our comments shouldn't be skipped. It's like, please remember us, the regulars. Don't now forget us because you...
Is it, by the way, is it fair to conclude that the word slay queen is now negative?
yeah.
Or do people still use it in a positive? Because I don't know. I get a sense that when somebody calls you a slay queen, they're actually degrading you.
It's derogatory.
Yes, although the word itself was not meant to be derogatory. It's just how it's. I think it's been weaponized now. So I don't know. Just clarity. When you say to a woman slay queen, what, for example, do you mean?
Sort of, I thought you sort of brought it back to me because you said at a specific time, said, no, Neville, I'm a slay queen.
Yeah, I slay. Look at my pink hair.
Yeah, so
you know.
So before you told me that, I thought, like you do say, that the term slay queen was a derogatory term for women who just exploit,
Men.
materialize men. That's it. That's all they do. They make sure that they suck you out dry and leave you.
And I understand that might still, it is still the impression, because I see a lot of
Yeah,
women
people
get
do.
insulted when say she's a slay queen. I can see a slay queen. I'm not a slay queen. People get very defensive. I personally don't, because like I said, I know it's in its original context. It was you're a queen that is slaying. Very simple. Yeah. So I will never accept the negative connotation, but I see it, and I see even when people are commenting or talking about other women, say, I lost that slay queen. That means a slay queens. Or did you see the slay queen sitting in the bakkie? Or at the back of the bakkie. I know there was this SK that I think did a video of women sitting in the bakkie, and it was like, it is slays. Look at slay queens. The economy is harsh on them and stuff on them. So what constitutes a slay queen in the Namibian context?
Klaar, slay queen is no gotcha and
Look,
klaar.
Maria, the thing is, guys look at a woman, any woman, right? This woman is on point every day. It's like hair on flick, nails on flick, outfit on flick, elke dag. And the automatic assumption is that, damn, you must be costing some nigga a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's take me as an example, right?
Yes.
I hardly ever do my nails. You guys know that. I hardly do my makeup.
You don't? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hardly do my nails. I hardly
Why?
do my. I'm actually right now. I'm just giving them time to kind of really
To breathe.
and gain their strength. I'm giving myself a year. But okay, but apart from all of that, so I hardly do my nails. I hardly do my makeup. Like, you'll never really see me with a face full of like lashes and whatever. Although occasionally I would like to do that. I mean, I'm a woman, you know. I hardly always have my hair on point. You guys see, like, the bola is the go-to. I have a job. I am single, so I support myself and my family and whatever. So if you're saying that is the description, then how does it fit with me, for example?
Mary, for instance, with you, right? And you've seen the reactions of people. People feel like, I don't know, man, what it is about guys thinking that women in general are not doing it for themselves. If you're doing
I'm
well,
an editor-in-chief of a newspaper. I'm a COO.
that
So why would you still then assume that I can't support myself?
imagine, Maria, with all of that, you're doing your photography. You're
Yeah.
doing. I mean, you are.
Doing my gigs. I'm
yes,
getting
you-
my gigs.
You've got a managerial position in
Yes.
a big company like this, but still, if you show a little bit of money, it probably came from James. Do you get what I mean?
5 years later.
Even 5 years later.
Wow. Okay.
So that's how the whole slay queen thing
That's the
became
perception.
derogatory. It's like, slaying, looking good on somebody else's dime here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but then even before then, James, what would then have been there because I was still traveling.
Because then there's some other guy who's paying for it.
So you see, thank you. You guys
the
just
perception.
That is the
made
perception.
my case. We live in a and when we say it, you don't understand it. But women live in a highly sexist society, right? Like it doesn't matter what you are. You could be, like you say, managerial position, doing it well educated, doing your thing, supporting yourself. But a man just has to look at you to come to some conclusion that you can't be supporting yourself. It has to be a man.
A man had to. If you became CEO, then probably because, a man hooked you up.
Yes,
and
or you slept your way to the top, right? Because you can't just have skills, right? And you can't just be educated.
I hooked you up, Mos.
Yeah.
With what capacity? AKJ that is seller level.
Come on, you forgot when you were looking for a job, you were calling me everything.
Yeah, but it's sad, and I think at some point we need to address it because how much is enough? By the way, I'm glad that most women are past the point of proving themselves because I know in the beginning, like years ago, women that were doing it for themselves would go over and beyond to try and prove that they're supporting themselves, right? Yes. Now it's like I get the attitude from most women, and I have friends that are also very successful and doing their own thing, highly educated women, that are now they're just like, you know what, whatever you want to think of me, if you see me with a new iPhone, if you want to assume somebody bought it, not because I have an MTC contract, even though you know I have a 88 or 11 number, you do you understand. But still, it's just like, why do we always think that way? And why do men look at us and just want to attach that on us? I understand there are women that are doing it. I'm not excusing that. I know there are women that largely depend and suck and leech on men. Yes. We know that. But there are also men that leech on women. Let's be honest. It's not a one-way street. I know a lot of men that currently unemployed being supported by their girlfriends. We know it happens in our society.
Or by other people's girlfriends.
Or other people's girlfriends.
Or wives.
But we know it happens in society. But why do we get the brunt? Why do
Miskien moet ek gou huis toe gaan. Just go see if my wife is home.
Yeah.
But I'm saying why? Hoekom?
Man.
Kom antwoord jealous mans mens. Hoekom?
I don't know, Maria. It's
but
just
you
like
also
that.
do it, Neville. So like, you also do it.
For instance, what's this woman's name that's been sort of implicated now in this SME bank thingy?
Yeah.
The money that needs to be
Angola.
Yeah, that needs to be repossessed, and a car that she bought was splashed all over. I have to be very honest with you. When I used to see her like a year ago or 2 years ago, I would like, away, wow. And she drives past me and like, okay. And when this news came out, I'm like, so
that's what it is.
Nungwari Hanakam. So it's almost like, and Maria, this unconscious bias that a white man has towards black, that men has towards women. Sometimes we are guilty of that.
You don't like honestly. Even, for instance, Neville, right? If I see a lady, especially a young lady, driving an SUV, especially, I was like, oh, your boyfriend has a nice car. It's the immediate assumption. It's like, yeah, you're a girl. Why would you want to buy like an SUV? Girls buy like smaller cars, so that must be your boyfriend's car, which is not always the case. It's just internal bias. You don't even realize you're doing it sometimes.
Yes, I understand. And you take a person like Delish, for example. We know she won $1 million in Big Brother. I'm assuming invested it. Has a few projects going
exactly.
for her. But you will still find that
it's Adebayo's money.
It's Adebayo's money, yeah.
Adebayor also contributed down the line.
Yeah.
There was another $1 million that came, and another $1 million that came.
But like I said, most of us don't even realize we're doing it.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Then again, you know what? And I wouldn't say it's part of chauvinism, but there's a certain level of pride
Sexism.
that I have when I'm with my wife and somebody gives her compliments. You look good. And they make the comments, woo, jy word mos nagekyk. Like you well looked after. And then I look at her like,
But let me.
But she's
I will
taking
say,
care of herself.
yeah. But I will say the unequal society we live in. For example, I'll give your wife as an example. Your wife is a housewife, or stay-at-home mom, right? Because she's married, she'll never get slack for, let's say, the financial aspects being handled by her husband, because it's a husband, right? But if she was not, let's say you were just dating, but the agreement was for her to stay at home, and let's say you have children, it would have been a negative connotation. It's almost like, again, wives receive more respect than girlfriends. Doesn't matter if, let's say, the status of the relationship is people have been in a relationship for 10 years or longer. And for example, and then I'll even take it further. For example, I don't know how many degrees Betty Davids, for example, has bagged right now, but she's a highly educated woman. I think she's those people that love studying and keeps qualifying, and it's great. But you'll still find that weaponized. They'll be like, yeah, why can't slay queens be like Betty Davids? You know, it's almost like, okay, if you're a slay queen as they perceive you, but you have qualifications behind your name, then you are more acceptable. But the truth of the matter is, most of what you consider slay queens are educated. So exactly what are you talking about?
And what is educated?
Yes.
Qualifications.
And there's an academic education that you have, and then they are just either good leadership qualities or bad qualities. And so I wouldn't sit here and just judge somebody or a woman per se on the academic qualifications that she has. That doesn't work for me. Your academic qualifications for me is not the centralized point as for me to either respect you or disrespect you or whatever.
I think you should respect people regardless of qualifications. I
Exactly.
think, especially in an unequal society, it really can't be the benchmark for respect. Some people have not had opportunities to study because it's not even an option.
Yes.
They can't. They don't have the means and the funds to do it.
Some people come from families where nobody has ever gone past high school.
Yes, exactly. So it's really not the benchmark for respect, but obviously as a feminist myself, it's something we highly encourage because we know that's our one-way ticket out of poverty. It is important for women to get an education, to become self-reliant, to become self-sufficient, because the dependency on a man is also partly the problem with this sexist society we live in, because it's a control tool for a lot of women.
But you see, the misogyny or sexism or whatever it is that you want to call it, it runs even when you rock up with your qualifications. In the back of my mind, you probably slept with somebody to get that paper. You didn't study for all those tests yourself.
Why, Maria? Why?
For me, it's like there's no. It's
Why must you people sleep with someone just to get where you are? Why? Ek is ook moeg, man.
You know, and you guys make very valid points, because like I said, when I talk to especially young women, especially the ones that are just coming up, you know, just out of university or still in university or about to go to university, this is one of the things I say, stop trying to prove anything to anybody. Do it for yourself. That qualification, don't be like for my haters or forget that. Forget that, because even with your qualifications, you can get a PhD, you can get a master's degree, you can become a doctor. And somebody somehow, somewhere, will still find something negative to say. So if you're going to look for validation from that stuff, you will never find
Not
it.
gonna come.
So you need to find it within yourself and be strong within yourself and say, you know what, I need this qualification because I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to be, go places and stuff.
Can you guys please ask me to stop looking at this window?
Which one?
Guys, so any problem.
Wacht jy nou nog met Delisha?
Nee, it's just
It's like those guys
involuntary
that
movement.
you've been stood up, it's been 1 hour later, you're at the restaurant, but you still don't want to go. You're still hoping like she will show up last second. No, you've been stood up.
Like, no,
Accepted.
You've been
yeah.
stood up.
You've been stood up.
No, she
Yeah.
said she's coming. No, she always sometimes
Maybe she's on the Semdioma time.
start making excuses for her. Like,
Wait
you
a
know,
minute. I think Delish is still on Semdioma time. Old winter time. I think it's
So it would
9
only be 8 o'clock now.
It's
for
8
her.
o'clock now. I think
Yeah,
she's coming now.
it's it.
Yeah, that's my story.
Semina Tangwe Sem, girls who do not have a wealthy background but appears as if they do, they use malicious acts to attain cash, drink expensive alcohol, procure expensive cell phones, but back at home, she's a chicken chaser. What's a chicken chaser?
Yeah.
Most Vampu chicken most.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the danger, I think, in social media, where girls looking up to the wrong things. You know, they see girls living it up that.
I want that party lifestyle.
Yes, I want that, and it does send the wrong message.
Yeah.
That's not what you should try to be attaining for yourself. It's getting VIP status in a club and popping bottles is not what you should be trying to attain for yourself. It's almost ridiculous, but that's the danger of social media. I will say that. Continue.
All right, Braji Gontep, if women are known as slay queens, then there must be men out there known as slay kongs. I guess it's slay kongs versus slay queens.
Why not just slay king?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Because if you're slaying, you're not a king, you're a kong. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, Josephson Nanyemba. Good morning, Mr. Boson and Cubase. Blessed day ahead. Kama, not because I have an MTCO in 001 number.
What is that supposed to
Maria, can I eat your money, please?
Ah, yes, for making us.
Your kinders cannot work. Yes.
So,
Send the kids to
so,
Portugal for.
Private school is expensive.
so we can also say a woman helped me. That's
Yeah.
why I'm here.
Hopefully my son will say that one day.
Esther Mishmesta, Slay Queens for me is she's strong, capable, hot, independent. She knows what she wants and knows her place. She won't be jerked around as she stands her ground. She's more than what meets the eye.
That's actually Slay Queen in its original form, and the way I still will always accept it is that. That is a slay queen, a strong woman that's doing it for herself. That's just slaying. Slay.
Yeah. Where's the Ilsa? Ilsa Goa says, I was looking forward to seeing Delish. So disappointed.
Yeah, we all were.
Nevertheless, there is never a dull moment with you guys in the studio. Love what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Dankeschön. Tatinawanes, on social media, slayers are usually offline. They just show up to upload photos in new designer clothes, in cars or fancy places. They usually get like 300 and above reactions.
Yeah.
It's those, like, have you gone to a Slay Queen's page on any of these pages? She will upload a toothbrush and get like 2,000 likes. A toothbrush.
Oh,
Wow, she uses that toothbrush in her mouth.
Kijk bijvoorbeeld. I sometimes when I scroll through Facebook,
Yeah.
I would see Maria Kahokwena.
Yeah.
Miriam, ne? Kahokwena. Then she would just post something randomly like, guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
Ask me any question that you want. And she sits there in this suggestive bikini outfit with fruit and juices.
Champagne.
Miriam moves.
Verstaan je? And I'm like, yo, Miriam. Zoom. Verstaan je? And you see the amount of comments
Interactions and comments.
and the likes. And it's like you guys say, she's just an influencer.
Yeah.
People follow what she does.
Yeah.
So
It's true. It's
Yeah.
sorry. Before you say, like, I look at some Namibian women that have like over 200,000 followers, and I'm like, yo, how?
is this now on Twitter?
No, on Instagram.
Insta-
Well, most of it
Instagram.
is on Instagram. Twitter is a different ball game.
Yeah,
Twitter
too.
is you can be.
Which one is better to be on?
No, it
Depends
depends,
on
what
what
you're
you're
looking for. You see, with Twitter, even what you guys are calling the slay queens, might not get as many followers because it's more about opinions and
Intellect.
interactions and what you say. People want to know more what you have to say than how you look. Whereas in Instagram is aesthetics. It's everything. How you look, how you present it, how you post your picture, how you
What
post. If you're
filters that you
beautiful,
put on,
especially,
yes.
you're going to get a lot of engagements. Yeah, there are a lot of women that I like. They have high following, but I'm always like, wow, I don't. That for me, that's a skill in itself to be able to get people
Dit is
to
net dom, Jay.
Nee,
follow you.
Madala is saying delicious opat. You remember opat? Shines a break Afrikaans man.
Oh,
Ek is opat.
ja, nou die mensen vergeet
You
nooit
guys don't forget.
anything.
Delicious opat.
Ja. Bradley says, sê toch vir Neville, Slay Queens bly op Instagram en not Facebook. Update die topic, Cubase.
Eindelijk, nee.
No, Cubase is, come on Cubase. Facebook is for us kids who were left behind in school. This
I mean,
on
I'm not-
the,
I'm-
the rowdy bunch are on Facebook.
I have an Instagram account, I have a Twitter account, and I have a Facebook account.
But you prefer Facebook.
I prefer Facebook.
Dis mos jou ouderdom is.
Ouderdom, man, boy.
Ja.
So,
When you guys joined Facebook, all of Mary of them left.
I left when my mother joined.
Exactly.
nee.
I said, woo, Zali is this so. Come
Now-
back cheap.
Now I need to start thinking twice every time before I post.
No, I just don't want it on my
no,
thing.
no,
She'll
no,
be
no,
like,
no, no, no.
and my mother is those type that she'll post pictures when I was a baby and tag me. Like, no.
Hou op, man.
Yeah. And she loves her Facebook. So I mean, I'm just like, I love you, but I'm gone. Let me go. Twitter is more complicated for them. She's like, I tried to join Twitter, but this thing is too complicated. No, I'll stay on Facebook. Yeah, stay on Facebook.
Yeah,
So waar Twitter and Instagram goed is, seriously, it's too complicated for me.
that's what's all you run club. That's
Nee,
on Twitter.
it's alright.
Ah, yes. Mary has a territory. I don't go. I also have a Twitter account, but like I even removed
Nee,
the
nee.
Twitter from my phone. Neville is ook op TikTok. TikTok.
Baby girl, give me something.
Wie is dat?
Met die familie.
Joshua Hadula.
Hey, Joshua. Hey, gaan, man.
Maximus Instigator, Holy Boy. Guys, in your opinion, what are we likely to get from the head of state today? Maybe let's chew
Yeah,
on
we
that a
can
little
chew on
bit.
that, yeah.
Neville Kos begin by the patron of the Swapo Party, Mr. Neville Basson. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you very much. That is a very interesting question that you're asking. Now let us establish how we look at this current
She
situation.
doesn't talk like that. Please talk like Hage.
Okay? No. I'm talking for the majority of the people.
Okay, but talk like Hage.
We have a Damara president, okay? But I'm talking here on behalf of the party, okay? Now, let us analyze the question of Cubase. What will Ahaba say today? I firmly believe, comrade, that today, on behalf of the Swapo Party, since we have donated food, game meat on behalf of the party, through the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, the mighty Swapo Party.
Good one.
Okay? Now we will ensure that if the country goes back into stage 3, there will be adequate food to sustain the people under the leadership and the government of the Swapo Party. So if Comrade Hage Gottfried Geitko takes us back to stage 3, surely the November election will be in the pocket of the Swapo Party. Viva Swapo. Yeah. I think we will go
You
back
see.
to stage 3.
I don't
That's-
think so.
That's
Let's take bets, man. 100 rand. It's
Yo.
$100. It's not much.
Informanté Radio supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop. Right, let's start.
Okay.
$100.
$100.
We're not gonna go back to lockdown.
We're gonna go back to stage 3.
What is stage 3 again?
Stage 3, 50 people.
And no alcohol.
No alcohol. It's just that,
Okay, I know. Then maybe you are right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no. Then there's the bet.
As a
Yeah, I
bit
thought
up,
you wanted that. You thought you were gonna go back to lockdown.
state of emergency. We're not gonna go back.
Yeah.
But the question is the Rongo region.
I think we are going to open up We're moving forward with our reopening plan.
Luister, there's an Afrikaans clip, and I don't know if it's fake. Apparently, roadblocks are being set up in Gobabis. Why, I don't know. Maybe you want to quickly listen to it.
Ek het inligting nou gekry, hulle is besig om roadblocks en goed op die Gobabespad op te rig. Hulle sit 'n roadblock net buite Gobabis en dan een by die Omitara afdraai en dis groot roadblocks wat hulle opsit. So ja, ek weet nie, ons moet maar kyk wat se aankondiging hy vandag wil maak, maar soos dit vir my klink, gaan Kommas gelockdown word.
No translate?
As die boere gepraat het, dan moet ons luister. Okay? Julle wambos wat nie verstaan nie.
Waar kry die boere die informatie?
Die boere ken, okay?
There's a leak in our government.
Leakrot.
So what he's basically saying is that on your way to Gobabis, there's a big roadblock being set up, and the turnoff to Omitara also. So
Chinene Pukiro's
Chinene Pukiro. So he suspects that the Thomas region will go into complete lockdown.
Oh, okay.
So
that is not the kind of news I was expecting to hear this morning.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? Commerce might go into the lockdown.
Hou op man, Maria.
Yeah,
No.
but I think,
Hou op asseblief.
I refuse.
but I think it will just be for people going in and out. I think we'll continue work,
But you can't come in and out.
but you can't come in and out.
Except for when you have a permit.
For if you have a permit and for essential services.
So technically you can move in and out.
Well, if you're essential services.
I mean, if non-essential services are getting out of the coast.
Yes, they're sneaking out, but I'm saying there's still a lockdown
Okay.
on the region. But the difference in Walfish Bay, I think they are not going to work. Whereas I think here it might still be allowed.
Yes, Lutheran's also scanning people before you get into the town. They've set up like a little roadblock there before you get into Lutheran's. Comments. The president will lock down Kommas region. No one out, no one in. Ventukers, go stock up your booze. It's funny that the alcohol is the one thing that everybody's worried about. You're not thinking about other stuff.
Ek het
like
genoeg
your
A
gekocht.
nation
and-
of drunkards.
Ek het genoeg
Who was it
gekocht.
that said Daduka that got into trouble? Somebody called us a nation of drunkards and got into trouble. Who was that?
But is it a lie?
No, it's not a lie. That's why I want to applaud him. Anyway,
I'm saying if they take alcohol away, they must take cigarettes also away. Klaar. It goes hand in hand.
No. it
No,
Let's
doesn't.
fight.
No.
it does
Let me
not.
tell you, Neville. You
Let's
drink.
fight.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
let's
Let me
fight.
tell
Let's
you.
fight.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You drink a glass or
Yes.
2 or 3.
Uh-huh.
You get in your car,
Uh-huh.
intoxicated.
Mhm.
It's not just your life. You're putting at risk,
Mhm.
right? You're putting your life and potentially other people on the road at risk. And we know that a lot of people die in road accidents are because somebody else was drinking. Okay, even if a person lights a guai in their car, no booze, right? And they light a cigarette in their car. As long as nobody is, unless you're a secondary smoker, unless there's a secondary smoke, like there's a passenger in the car, which can be detrimental to that person. But in any other event, if a person lights a cigarette, they're only potentially killing themselves in the long run, and they're not an immediate threat on the road. How are you even comparing the two?
Okay. Rizzo,
How many?
can I talk asseblief?
No, I want to add to Maria's question.
Yeah.
Also just-
from a smoker's point of view.
No, from any point
Ah,
of
no, no.
view.
Yeah, come
Just-
on, it's easy for you to justify it because
I,
you are a
Hallo,
smoker.
I plant my own tobacco at home. I don't need to go buy cigarettes. But anyway, my vraag was, how many tobacco-related incidents do you get at the hospitals on the weekends? Or
Stabbings.
yes,
Okay.
tobacco-related fight, tobacco-related accidents, tobacco-related things.
Okay.
Okay, 6 marks.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
10 marks. Let's make it 10.
Yeah,
10
10
marks. Okay. You're completely right about alcohol. There's no defense whatsoever when it comes to alcohol. Everything that you say about alcohol is the truth. My issue was smoking. Okay? If you go in the settlements, it can be in Karatura or whatever, people share cigarettes. People smoke, why? Give it to
Scave.
the next person. Scave, to the next person. Okay? What is the first thing that corona attacks? Okay?
The lungs.
It attacks the lungs,
The respiratory system.
the respiratory system. Okay? So anybody who wants to tell me that smoke, and that's one of the reasons why, and that's in fact the reason why Dlamini Zuma said people, they are zolling.
When people zol,
When people zol,
they put saliva
They
on the
put saliva
paper.
There's
on
even
the
a
paper.
song on it now.
Yeah, there's a song. And they share it. Okay? So for that reason, I say,
Oh yeah,
it
you have
is-
a point.
it
there.
is as interactive as alcohol. It goes hand in hand. The more you drink, the more you smoke. Okay? And people share cigarettes. And I'm not, all I'm just saying is the accidents, rightfully, the stabbings, murder, etc., attributed to alcohol abuse. Take alcohol away. I
Okay,
agree.
let me-
But smoking goes hand in hand with it. Also cut
Okay, I will say though that even with the banning of alcohol, the
Prohibition.
That's a
say the word.
no, that's a word that he prefers.
Prohibited.
Yes, it's prohibited. Was because to alleviate the burden on the health system, which is again the drinking at a place, fight breaks out, stabbing incident, whatever, and we know, especially on payday, on the weekend of the payday, the casualty ward is usually full with alcohol-related incidences. So that was the reason for banning booze. But even when alcohol was banned, right, the casualty wards were empty.
No, right.
There were not cigarette-related incidences putting burden
No, you're
on the health. But you are very correct in that, especially if you're looking at impoverished families, they do
Share.
share cigarettes, but they also share Zol. And
Jy share dan kwais met oom Chris.
Nee, no, Chris is mos skoon.
Nee, hoe weet jy? Hoe weet jy?
I see in his eyes.
it's Dailani,
Dailani is
My guy, Chris doesn't share cigarettes. Chris,
yeah.
gaan vra by Chris se gereed.
Luister.
Hy sal vir jou 'n pakkie koop.
Nee. If you guys talk to oom Chris outside, okay, oom Chris gee 'n kwai daar. He takes it out physically out of the packet and he gives it to you.
Mostly. Yeah,
but
that's
that's what he's saying.
You
That's
can't
already an infection.
sanitize
Yes.
a cigarette.
Yes.
No, but he sanitized his hands.
Aye. Look.
So
No,
his hands are...
actually, I'm with Neville on that. The cases, I'm sure, can be attributed to
Twice.
sharing
Of course,
cigarettes,
there is...
but maybe not. It's probably at, I think maybe, no, I can't even say, because we're not, I don't think they study that. I don't think when people come in and say, oh, they'll only ask you, have you come in contact with somebody that's infected,
Yeah.
or have you traveled? They won't ask you, have
How-
you been sharing cigarettes with people?
Like, how exactly did
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
infected?
so they don't know.
Yeah.
No, Neville's got a point.
Yes,
on
he
that
does have a
one.
point.
Yeah.
I
9
mean,
out of 10.
I know.
Blah, blah.
7.5.
Shut up.
7.5 because I don't like your accent. I know road Mariauka.
Wie het so gevra?
It's a question.
Yesterday it came out also come and say, you know camels tie the sand. What else did I mention?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everybody, I don't know. I don't know booze. Yeah, it's new beer.
Braji Gontep, COVID-19 keeps all slay queens and slay kongs humble.
What?
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Read comments, please.
Okay, sorry. Read
Yeah.
comments.
Cuba is
Stop
lost
reader.
the guai.
Waar's dit? Sê hom.
Ali Maida Nuyoma, I knew you guys were going to mention Mama Dlamini's speech. I just knew it.
Het je die remix gehoord?
Ek het hom
Oh
gehoor.
ja, dat is lekker ja.
They put
They
saliva.
put saliva. And they what? And they roll.
En die rol.
They roll the song.
Epson Hoybeb, guys, Richelieu is 100% good to burn COVID-19. It's not... Maybe if you wash your hands, you can sanitize your hands with the Richelieu. But Richelieu does not cure the virus in the body. It does not kill the virus in the body. Please. Right? Raymond Besson, how many people sharing their smokes with their friends and families? Like in my house, I'm the only smoker, so nobody shares. Like, I mean, I'm the only one who touches anything related to smoking. Alina Justus, it's happening in South Africa. I don't know what is happening.
I think the infection's through guys.
Yeah. Leslie Kamusep, saliva doesn't carry COVID-19, toch Neville.
What?
Hold up, man.
Any smoker will defend it now.
No, it's a fact. But you're very correct. You're very correct. Yeah, nobody can deny what Neville is.
Yes. Did any alcohol die of corona yet? Just asking. What?
Any alcoholic there, of course.
Yeah, maybe Kobosa is gone. Joshua Dula, Maria Roxol, Zelo prohibition.
Weet jullie, hè? Die grap is toch oud nou. Ai, is nou amper 2 weken.
Zello
Zello.
prohibition.
Yeah, don't worry.
Joshua, you are right.
Why don't they go on your film?
Lost. We will film this.
Yeah, don't worry. The goalpost is open. Josephson, Mr. Hage, please take alcohol back to stage 1. We Namibian alcoholics don't want it anymore.
We Namibian alcoholics.
You are absolutely right. Linda Lowe, guys, get Trump to come and explain everything in very confusing terms.
Oh, Trump is stressing people with the suggestion of not having elections in November.
But he does not have the power to do that.
He doesn't.
No, he
Two
doesn't have the
houses,
power to do it.
Senate and the House of Representatives. And you know the House of Representatives is
It's the
dominated by
Democrats.
the Democrats. They will
Democrats.
never pass.
But even the Republican Senate does.
Yes,
they don't even
they
want to
were-
hear it.
There
They're
were
not- they're not
firm
backing it.
supporters, firm supporters that even backed him up when they wanted to, what do you call it? Take him off the, what is the word?
Impeach.
Impeach. When they wanted to impeach him, there were die-hard Republicans that supported him that are now coming out and saying, this, you've gone too far. Here, you've gone too far. Not when he was saying Black lives don't matter, not when he was making sexist remarks, not when he was coming for women of color like AOC, who he continues to attack. None of that mattered. But when he said the elections must potentially be put off so that people can vote in person, then the Republicans came out and started making noise. Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Politics.
Josephson Nanyemba, the leash next year will be a slay aunt.
Come on. There's new
You are an
blood.
ageist and I don't like you.
There's new blood coming in.
Aye.
Guys, Mary is also in that kind of category, so please don't make such
No,
jokes.
I'm not sensitive. I embrace my age. And you, if you want to know, I'm 35.
All
loving
42
it.
years of yours.
Hey, Joshua Hadulane, this TikTok story, you must not start with me, okay? I see my daughter.
Why did you guys do that, family?
I see my daughter every day.
With her TikTok.
On TikTok. And I'm like,
My daughter's been begging me, but I refuse.
is it?
Yeah, I refuse. I think they're too young to be on social media. It's very dangerous. I'm giving them at least till 16, 17, which is a lot if you consider kids are starting very early now. But it's funny, all her friends have YouTube channels. They are on TikTok. But I'm just very clear that my kids are just not going to join them.
Okay.
There's a comment I wanted to read, but I know afgesprong van die screen. I was using the comments and
Okay.
Somebody was basically giving an opinion of what his wife said about what a slave queen is, and he was asking these records for kid. But I didn't read through the comment. Anyway, so it's gone. Let's get down here. Are there no masks in your studio? Just asking.
We all have our masks. But I tried speaking with my mask 2 days ago and there was complaints.
It sounds extremely muzzled, guys.
Ali Meide is asking, you remember the comment of we Namibian alcoholics, we don't want the alcohol anymore. Apparently, are you speaking French? Who's we? I want alcohol.
Oui. Oui, in French is most yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oui.
Maria, did you just reveal that age doesn't matter?
No, it matters, of course. If she's under 16, that is rape. Don't even go there.
Don't get it twisted.
You don't get it twisted.
Erasi EK, but this lady is not serious. We've been waiting for an hour. Now she just downgraded from Delish to Delisha. Don J, if they take the alcohol back, they must not bring it back again. Hulle kan hom maar hou vir ewig.
I understand that somebody just told me that some inside information is that obviously the revenue of Namibia breweries is extremely down at the moment because they don't know in terms of the lockdown, the restrictions, what is the way going forward. So in terms of their capacity, in terms of their shifts, they run way less shifts than they would normally do. Because if they would produce more beer now, and we're going to go into a lockdown, they're going to sit with this excess stock again. So
But how long does it take to expire?
But can't we produce for export? I mean, Windhoek is like a premium beer. We export it all over the world.
But other countries
South
also,
Africa-
alcohol is prohibited.
That's all. No, but there are even European countries who will buy our Windhoek lager.
I think that, but I'm sure they're still
mean, they
exporting to the degree that they can, but there are no cargo flights going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is also so.
Or maybe on the ship.
But don't worry, they're just not making new money. They still have all the old money that they
Oof,
made.
$1 billion.
Yes. So they will be fine. Neville and TikTok. It's a maybe we should open a TikTok account for Neville, since you guys really want to see him.
So how, okay, let me ask you. So your daughter is 12, she's on TikTok. You're not on
She's
TikTok?
11.
Or she's 11? She's on TikTok, you're not. So how do you regulate?
No, we check what she posts.
Yeah, but you don't see who else is following and perhaps what other... Because that's my thing. I
Yeah.
feel like if I ever let my kids go on social media, especially that young, I would want to be there, follow them as well, and make sure
There are
that
no unruly
there are no
characters lurking
unruly
around
characters. Like, because it's like social media is very, very
No, no, true.
dangerous, you know.
True.
So maybe start an account and follow her. I know some parents as well that have their children on TikTok that have started
know,
accounts just to follow
Yeah.
and be on top of what they post.
Yeah. I know Mafro, she
Regulates,
checks. Yeah,
yeah.
she regulates that and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
As long as somebody's doing it.
yeah,
In the
so-
house, it's always the mom that's going to be doing it.
Yeah, we are the drill sergeants. That's why the kids like us less.
We only beat when you've broken something really big like the TV.
They will always, and this is the downside of being a father. They will always go to the mother first if they want stuff.
Yeah.
Even
We're
the big
softer.
men in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's separate for me. I used to go to my dad. first. And he
Daddy's
knew it. That's why he would be like, go
little
ask
girl.
your mother. Because he was softer.
yeah.
Yeah. That is my favorite phrase in the house. Gaan vry jou ma.
Ooh. Yeah. Listen. Wait a minute. If you understand Afrikaans, okay, even in the context that he says it to his daughter, gaan vry jou ma. It's such a derogatory, insulting.
Really?
Yeah, because if a guy asks you, bijvoorbeeld, so Maria, are you
Oh,
and
gaan
James?
vry jou ma, yeah.
Are you and James still
Jou
together?
massa.
Hey,
Gaan vry jou-
loop vry jou ma.
Yeah.
Ask
Nie
her.
vir my vry nie.
Yeah.
So
What?
so rightfully,
Yeah.
he's telling his daughter, nee, gaan vry jou ma.
Yeah, in the
like-
Afrikaans context, I
It
see
just
it,
sounds,
yeah.
yeah.
Go,
Yeah,
go ask your mother.
Lupi Ndilimeke Gabas. This is for Neville. Habli must also be prohibited.
Daar sê, ek stem.
And that is
It's
most,
smoking.
Are you sure? That is a commercial thing. You're going to
Yeah.
get slack.
Hey,
Yeah, Habli, I think it's even worse.
Hey!
Like,
Habli is
los
worse,
ons
right?
Habli.
Habli is worse than cigarettes because
worse.
it's guaranteed you're going to share pipes.
Yeah, you're gonna share.
Guaranteed.
Hey, julle moet nie nota vat daar in die studio.
Nwata.
Julle vat beer daar. Los my pyp.
So, oh, this show, like, I love you guys in the comments, man. So the comment was, Habli must also be prohibited. I saw people in Windhoek clubs still smoking it. And then Josephson replies, what were you doing in clubs? Liba Iskia, Cubans were all dying. Rook Yogwai massacre. The world have already changed into Sodom and Gomorrah lifestyle. Joseph Dilishange Shinguto. Right? Our economy is in the ICU, and the reality remains that as far as alcohol is concerned, we will see a huge number of job losses. And honestly, perhaps we need to find another way forward on how we are going to deal with this alcohol issue.
Cubase, I know you wanted that comment with a wife. I see the guy just I think he reposted his name. Natangwe Hawanga said, guys, my wife says the slay queen is only for those ladies who go for the wealthy guys. Myself and my 4-year-old son say it's about levels. She is slain within her reach, and when she reaches success, she goes to next level. Wie is reg?
Yeah, wie is reg?
I don't know what their argument is. I understand the... Yeah. Again, like I said, it has become a derogatory term. So perhaps you're both right in that sense. The new understanding of the slave queen is people that only go for rich men, or at least men that can sustain...
Why are you pointing your hand towards me?
No,
You're a
sorry.
rich man. What is your story?
What
this is how I
is your
express
story?
myself. No, I don't consider you rich. Money.
Donkey, yeah.
She's upper class, middle income, upper class. Yeah. Maar ek hoor iemand dat GTI gekom. That is horrible. Like. So what happened? So what happened? Did you have to go repossess it in the COVID-19?
It's like, hey, the car, ne? You see, the thing is, hey, with the Bentley and... I think the bank might... or maybe we should just sell that car, man.
Why do guys do that?
Do it.
What?
Kar gaan terugvat hoe dat. For what?
Economie meer bekostig, hè. If you can take over the payments, it's fine.
No, I don't even think that. I think it's just when the relationship ends, right? It's like they don't want to see you and your potentially new partner
In my car.
in the car that I bought.
But that's the thing, because like in these kinds of relationships, for the most part, I'm not buying you a gift because I want to give you a gift. It's a control. Yeah, it's a control thing.
It's control.
I remember this German guy, friend of mine. He got divorced from his wife a few years ago, and he told his wife, "You can stay in the house,
But I can come anytime I want.
as long as you are single.
You can stay in the house.
You can stay in the house. I will pay for the house as long as you are single. The moment you get into a new relationship, I cut you off. Okay?
Yes.
Let me
Then the next man in your life is supposed to pay
But they have children.
that house. I can't remember if they have
Okay,
children.
a mutual friend of ours. I'll tell you off air who
Okay.
it is. A mutual friend of ours who divorced, gave their 2 sons, gave his wife the house because they've got 2 sons, but it was also under the condition that she's not allowed to bring any new man at that house. He was like, if he finds out, there's gonna be repercussions.
Come here.
Control. That's what it is.
Hey, wacht, Jay, Maria.
Control. It's control. Because he, by the way, then moved to another place, started dating half of Buntuk, left, right, and center. Nobody can say anything about him, but his ex-wife had to be like a mother and respectful and no dating and
Nee,
control.
nee, Maria, nee.
It's control.
Nee. Ek stem nie saam nie.
But you are
Okay.
capable of it also.
Nee, wacht. Okay. So mevrou leaves me now for the next guy.
No, she just leaves you.
She
You
just
messed up.
leaves me.
Yeah.
I messed up.
Yes.
Okay. So that house of ours, I tell her, is na,
Je blame ons met die kinders.
jy bly met die kinders. Wat.
Ek chip 8.
Ek chip uit. So a year down the line, ek kom daar by die huis. I find Cubase there, sitting in his shorts, sleeping in my room.
Dis nie weer jou kamer.
Nee,
Yeah, it's not your room anymore. You don't
let
stay
us
here.
sell the house. Sy hele
Yeah, but you don't want to
juppe.
disrupt, like the
And,
kids have their...
and then what about her and the kids?
No. Please sell the house. The proceeds of the house, just buy another house.
Yeah.
I also just...
It's a hele lang process.
Nee, it's
And
telling
I
a
like
lie.
this house. And the
Yeah.
kids are attached to it.
The
And they have
kids
their
are comfortable
comfort.
here.
Their rooms are the way they like them.
It's
They're
telling a
every-
lie.
Neville, just buy the house next
We
door.
will sell the
I'll
house.
buy a new bed. How about that?
You
Like
can-
Jenny can say, you
Yeah.
are sleeping with another man in the same bed you shared with me. We'll get a new bed.
Die kamer.
Vat die hele furniture.
You know how sacred that room is?
It's in here. It was sacred till you messed up.
Yes.
Now it's not
Ek het
sacred
mos
anymore.
gesê askies.
Okay, no, it's fine now.
It's
I've forgiven you. Now just take.
So, Cubis in my bed. Die kamer sa.
Yeah.
Die kamer sa.
My guy.
Elot sê.
My guy. Say,
ons sal die huis verkoop, né?
Haar,
She will buy.
Neville.
I wag.
Let me tell you.
I will see that we sell the house, okay? I will put you in another equally better house, okay?
Okay, so the issue is just that it's that house that you
It's
shared with
sacred.
her. So okay, if you buy
It's
another house,
holy
you
ground.
won't mind if you find
Nee.
come there, there's a guy with a shot in.
Nee, dan worry ek nie.
Nee,
Nee,
never.
no, seriously, Maria.
My guy. Like, her new boyfriend is gonna come pick up Ayanda for the weekend in your Bentley, which also went to the wife in the divorce.
Dan ons net hierdie show stop. Ek is klaar saam met julle.
But that's why for us, men, we like our sons. The son must stay there with the mother because you know the son
He's
has a
representing
problem
you.
with another man coming in this house
Yeah,
also.
he's
It's like who's not my
Yeah,
father.
they are what we call cock blockers. They are cock blockers. A son. Yes,
Yes. Like a square male chicken.
The father could be dead. He's been buried for 2 years and he's still there.
Yeah.
Can't bring another
Yeah,
man
yeah.
in the house.
Okay, let's read a few comments. It is actually time for us to go. Rovera, Maria, don't go to the clubs this weekend, please.
I know.
Jy hare gaan af by scooters. I need to go show off your new hair.
But where else can I show off, toch? If not the club. No, of course, no. I wouldn't do that.
Leslie Kamuseb is saying your kid will simply just restrict you. It's so simple. I limit and restrict all my elders on my social media. So you think you're watching, but she's only letting you see what she wants you to see.
Yeah, but at 11, I don't think she's
Yeah,
that
no,
smart.
she won't be that diabolical
Yeah.
at 11. Yeah. Lupin Dilimeke, I'm in Valpus, but I see on social media most always talking about alcohol. And by the way, Josephson was saying, I mean we alcoholics, not you that drinks after 8 days, or a couple of drinks after every 8 days. When I say alcoholics, I mean us who are drinking every day. Okay? Natangwe Maps, Hawanga. Oh, it's the one that you
comment,
read.
yeah, that we
Yeah.
read, yeah.
Gaan vra jou maas. Kom gaan vra jou maas so bekend dan ben jy so. As because you know the worst thing is when you say yes and then the mom comes is like,
That's
who
what
said
my
you must
dad-
take this thing?
Yes, that's why my dad would say.
And
Did you ask your mother?
that right at night
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Just go to boss.
No, my parents learned our psychology very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Said if your mother said yes, it's also fine with me. Stuff like that.
Divide and rule.
Joshua Hadula. I know is Delish coming or not? I am still in company time just for her. She's coming just now. I think she just pulled up outside. Let's go green. Only the wise will know better. Wink, wink.
Lees toch wat sê Dion Chimsizzle.
Chimsizzle. All right. Let me just I'll get to Dion's comment, right? Point of correction, that was a Nissan Note, never tell them.
Wat?
But you have weapon.
Nissan. Hey. Cubase, call me after the show. I'm gonna do that. Aile Maida Nuyoma. I am full-time drinker. That's why I don't want my relationship with alcohol to die, please. You guys know. Comrade Michael Shipiki, the guy is still after his woman. Why he set up conditions that are benefiting her, benefiting him, I guess. It's control.
It is control.
Yes. Champiano Bobo Saron, believe me, once they stop tobacco, the mafia's boss will make massive money. It is
On the black market.
Yeah, it is ready, or it already happens with hard drugs. Imagine what can happen with cigarettes.
It's happening in South Africa.
Yep. Riba Hiskia, when I never stop the street talk, man. Die mense in die studio verstaan street talk, verstaan nie street talk nie.
Daar moet regkom.
Where is Shine Sobiso, man? Let him come say something, just something or anything, please.
Please,
Make
Shines,
my
man.
day,
Chance,
man.
please man. Because you're going on
Come
leave
wish
today.
them. Come wish them a good Friday.
Please, man.
Come.
You're
Here's the
going,
mic.
you're
Here's
going
the
on
mic.
leave today.
Did I mess up
For a
in the
week?
household?
Come, Mike. Just. I'll even move for you. Come. Come wish our listeners.
A happy weekend.
Come.
Gun-
Come on.
Gunju, yeah, yeah,
Take
Fred.
Kiriyana. Come on. Carry.
I haven't got my mask on.
It's okay.
Hey, what do you do, Playboy?
What do you do, man? Coach, how you doing, man?
It's all good. It's all good.
So let me tell you something. You
Go.
know, Cubase has always been my coach. So yeah, he knows better.
Yeah,
in
when I,
everything.
when I stopped being a player, I became a coach.
Coaches don't play.
You know, you never
Neville-
quit the game.
yeah, you.
Yeah, never bought.
Good
the
morning,
soccer team.
everybody. How you guys doing?
Hey man, you speak much louder than Miriam.
Sorry.
All right. So how's the morning, my man?
The morning's beautiful, bro.
All right. And I hear you ain't gonna be here next week. Where you
Now
going?
over here.
Where you going?
I'll be traveling up north.
You traveling up north?
Yeah.
Hey, you got something to do up there?
Yeah, man. Just gonna check out something.
All right. It's like
There, jealousness.
it's like a girl.
You know what I'm
Jealous,
saying?
don't.
Get out of
I'm
here.
saying?
I'll get out of here, man. You know, I gotta say that, you know, every time I step up here, I get nervous because I hate it.
Why
because
do you get
I
nervous?
just kind of feel like, you know, it's like you're put up here just because people want to poke at you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel.
But
Look at Mary, she's standing
but
right there
Shines.
looking at me like,
But Shines.
"Yeah, just come, you know,
Shines.
you like a matwangi.
No, Shine. The people love you. I'm just kidding.
I know we go hole nine. Ba ga re ko o
Mary,
ko
o
pui
kwae
na
kange.
sa to vopsi.
Omuno ka na to ka ikero ka leke, "You like it?" So that's exactly what happened. But anyways, it's a Friday, man.
All right.
So I think
you must
am
travel
I-
safe,
am I-
my guy.
Thanks, man. I
And
appreciate it.
are you gonna self-isolate when you come back from the north? We don't trust the north anymore. There are too many cases coming from
Actually,
there.
I must isolate when I get to the north because Windhoek is actually worse than the north.
What are you saying about us in Windhoek?
What I'm saying here is that I don't feel
Actually,
safe.
hold on.
Matter of fact,
What y'all saying about us in
you
Windhoek,
guys
man?
don't even have your mask on. That's terrible, man. Never, you know.
Man, look at this nigga sitting there without a mask telling us we ain't got masks on.
Anyways, look. The only thing I want to
so-
say right now is that I will be at a state house.
Yeah.
So you guys stay tuned. We'll be doing a live broadcast around about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you want to be informed about, you know, what is going to happen or what are we going to be like for the next 24 hours, so please just be on the Informanté's Facebook page.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you, my man. Look, are you gonna be asking questions?
Yeah, it depends on the mood I will be in.
All right.
Yeah, I might be asking a few
Aight.
questions.
All right. I'm a
Anyways, let me get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man.
Thank you, guys.
Shines, thanks, man. Thanks.
Come on, famous last words.
Yeah. No, we appreciate it.
Show them your shoes. It's you guys, you don't understand, Shines is dressed to the T. To the T. Come, player, show them your shoes.
Luister. Ja, kom ons gaan asseblief.
Wacht, kom ik lees gauw die Chim Sizzle, zo comment wat je gezegd hebt, ik lees gauw.
Oh, ja.
Wacht, kom ik, ging niet geloven. Hi, Bomeria, buy a new bed for what? When the tools being utilized are still the same. Human beings and their reasoning also. When I never leave you loose, chip out soos 'n man.
Yeah.
What is your story?
Ek het nie probleem nie. Ek sal uitchip.
Is iemand anders se hates me?
But there were two comments. I think the one was from a Spiegel guy. He says, what kind of man so would move into another man's house?
Stop moving in, he kom keren, it must ook say a plek. Because now, I don't have a nanny for the kids. So I can't come to your place. But you can must come to
Hello,
Let's have lunch together.
you and I, we met. I'm feeling you, and you got a house in a Lisenheim, and even nog sukkel so. Come on, because Neville used to live in that house. Maybe Neville is gone. This is my house now.
The Cubase, I don't like you anymore.
No one is just thinking about it and it's not her.
Imagine, no is nie meer BMW sound as you start in die oggend is of pa wat daar kom. Right. Dion Chim Sizzle is the one that you wanted, right? No, guys, Neville is right. Because if we divorce, you're going to bring a man in the house that belongs to us. Then maybe I can as well bring my new person to the house. Fair.
Yeah.
No, but you don't live at
You
the
don't
house
live
anymore.
there anymore. You are bringing your person at your new place already.
Yes.
So be so.
Ek bring my gotcha daso.
No, maar jy bly nie weer daar.
Nee, ek wil kom braai.
My bro, jy bring jou gotcha daar so. Then your wife's new boyfriend takes her too.
I'm guru. Listen.
Yeah.
As we end the show, some exciting news, and it's some news that me and Tercia discussed.
Okay.
We will be able to give away from here on forward nice prizes for our listeners, viewers.
Dedicated.
Okay.
Dedicated to them. Okay. So every day you guys must tune in from here going forward. We heeded your call, okay? Because
what is nice prices? Nice for rich people or for poor people?
nee, that's
The prices are price.
Prices are
Nee,
prices.
maar what is nice for rich
Kijk
people and
hierheen,
what is nice for
wat
poor
soek
people is
jy?
different.
Yeah.
Hy wil hê ons moet uit die studio uit gaan.
Yeah. So as from next week, tune in on a daily basis. There are some prizes to be won on a daily basis. It's very, very exciting. So much looking forward to that.
All right.
Yeah.
And for the weekend, what are you guys getting up to?
Tasha, do you want to give us... Come here.
I love
Tell us the prices.
Yeah.
Tasha, do you want to come on air and tell them what prices?
No.
Okay. But there's some prizes to be won as from Monday, eh?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Monday, every day of the week? There
Okay.
you go.
So we just
To do.
All right.
interesting.
You say that, I don't think people heard. She's saying from Monday every day, we will give you a hashtag and you can then participate in the competition.
Yep. Walk away with something great on the morning mix every day.
We got you.
So a weekend, it's a weer tennis tournament.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Okanya tomorrow.
Wat is dat? Nee, maar.
My daughter's playing just a social tennis tournament. There's some games that they're going to be playing in Okanya.
Okay.
So I'll be spending all in the day in Okanya tomorrow. Might be sleeping over at Crossbarman tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
But apparently it's also
Special.
a facility, a quarantine facility there. I don't know.
At Crossbarman. It's not Monlik because
Yeah.
I know they're using a lot of accommodation.
And yes, for your information also, it's not cheap to sleep at Crossbarman. Namibians can sleep there now. Yeah, it's very cheap.
You know,
I can actually afford to sleep there tomorrow night with my family.
I'm thinking to
I
myself.
could not do that a year ago.
Neville, I can't count the amount of times I've gone to Crossbarman, I have slept at Crossbarman, but I don't remember paying for it once. I can't tell you how I got it.
One drongo.
Huh? Nia, I can't tell you how I got in.
That's it.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much.
Real.
Blessed weekend.
All right,
Stay
we're outta
safe.
here. Enjoy the weekend and stay tuned for our last stream for this week. It's going to be coming your way at 12 o'clock. That is Hannes Kaufman and Tatina Kanyala. Yeah, that's called The Hour. It's going to be streaming live on Informanté Radio's Facebook page. We're out of here. Enjoy the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the morning. The morning mix.
I can't stand flies, mosquitoes.
The most listened to radio show on the
morning mix.
Even the other stations are tuned in.
Starting your day with a bang.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays. The morning mix.
You already know what it is.
I'm telling you.
Putting it all in perspective.
Tractor systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
The morning mix.
There's nothing more refreshing than to be up early in the morning. And
broadcasting live with more than just music.